Looks like the picture arrived. Not too long ago, my wife and I built a new home, and we've been looking for some artwork for the walls, which is always challenging, and couldn't find what we liked, except one day we got an email from thegoatwallart.com and found some really cool pieces. Found a section called Build Your Own, Make Your Own from Your Picture Custom, and we did that for two of our photos. So, in full disclosure, we had two photos sent off to them, and they went ahead and made both of them. This was the first one, which I unboxed yesterday, just to kind of get an idea of what I needed to do the video and what knife I needed and how I should go about opening the box, and just kind of dry run if you don't mind. This photo actually came out better than the original photo that I took off my phone. It's about a 2 megabyte file. They suggest 2 megabytes, and I think this one might have been a little higher than 2 megabytes, but it's off my phone and took it to Grand Canyon, and no editing, no photoshopping, done. All right, we're gonna get started with this unboxing. So I would say, find a nice open area, which I found. I did, after yesterday's opening, I realized I should get a brand new razor because the packaging is extremely good, extremely strong, and I think having a sharp knife would be the best. And be extremely careful while opening the box. I will say I was extremely impressed, if I haven't said it yet, with the packaging. All right, as you can see, I went ahead and flipped the box 180 degrees after opening one side, because what I like to do is remove the packaging from the box with the print staying in. And this is a nice way that I found to do it the first time. You can see here, and it seems to work pretty well. Ironically, I am an engineer and spent a lot of time in packaging, so I am impressed with what they have done with the polyethylene corners, what they've done with wrapping the plastic, how they have taken and packaged, encapsulated the picture and corrugated. Very, very impressed. So I'm gonna go ahead now and start. This is where you need to be really careful because you don't want to damage the canvas. But start removing the tape. And you can just make a little poke, and you can see from there. So you come over here, you just make a little bit of poke, the tape comes right off. So you continue to do that through all of the corners, and we'll get everything nice and loose. So now we're going to go ahead and focus on removing the cardboard corrugated from the picture frame and the polyethylene corners. So you're going to go ahead and pick a piece in here and cut the last bit of tape off. Get the back side as well. There you go. So put these aside. Same thing here. And we removed this as well. So now we're ready to flip this 180 degrees and do the other side. All right, now that we've got it flipped around, we're gonna go ahead and remove the two other polyethylene corners and remove this piece of corrugated here. And I would say the best way to do this, as I found by doing the last few, was go into the foam itself and take a very, very light cut. And then that will remove the tape, and you're done. So no sense in getting close to the canvas. Go ahead and make a small cut. Back here as well. That's magical. So it took a few corners for me to figure that out, but we got it. So here we're gonna go ahead and make a couple of cuts, and we're done with that. So now, having said all of that, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of Mr. Cardboard. I give you a really, really nice thick plastic bat, which is kind of nice. So we get all of this off of here. And we'll toss that aside, and we are going to see, for the first time, all of us will see our second photo from the Grand Canyon. And we took that photo, took it with my camera, which is absolutely amazing. We opted for the, I think it's just under 2-inch thick frame. It's a black frame, and really, really like the way it turned out. The back of the artwork is boxes are already pre-strung, ready to hang, stapled really tight, including hardware. And I think this is where it's gonna go. This is the one that we just opened. This is the one that I opened yesterday to sort of practice. So here is both of them. I am in awe of how great they came out. So my wife and I will have to kind of figure out whether one goes here or the other one goes there. We're not sure. So, but we'll figure it out. And the great news is we can always swap them around. Well, here we are in the den. I hung up both of the pictures because the previous picture had 2 hooks. So we're gonna stare at these for a while and figure out which one goes here and which one goes in the living room. But more importantly, I wanted to mention that our experience dealing with the Goat Wall Art Company, their owner called me, their customer service department called to confirm our selection. The prints came out second to none. 100% satisfied with the company's performance. It's tough these days to say that about companies, and I don't know them. I just contacted them and asked if they can do the work for us. So thanks again for the opportunity. Really glad the experience was good. Great to deal with a U.S. company. Have a great day.